How do we use Reiki to raise our vibration when feeling low? Great question. And, it is so common for us to get into a low vibe state, right? It's actually a natural and normal human thing. And I think that if we have the expectation that we're always going to be high vibe, that we're never going to have low vibration experiences, then I think that we are setting up unrealistic expectations for ourselves. So let's release those unrealistic expectations and know that indeed sometimes we're going to feel a little funky, and that's part of the human experience. So when you feel that human funk coming on, yes, indeed, Reiki can help. Now, first and foremost, self Reiki. So if you are attuned to Reiki level 1, using the hand positions, self Reiki, even just one hand position, setting the intention and laying your hands on yourself, that's going to help. One thing that can also help in this is bringing a real level of mindfulness to the self Reiki practice, to be able to help raise the vibration even more. So yes, we can send Reiki to ourselves and anything in a mindless kind of way. Absolutely, we can do that. And when we bring mindfulness to the experience, we are bringing a greater sense of presence, and we are raising the vibe even more. Because anytime that we can be mindful and present is a vibe raising moment, because mindfulness really helps us to raise our vibration, and having a raised vibration, living high vibe, is really about living in the present moment and really about bringing mindfulness to an increasing number of moments. Now, remember, we're humans, so that's not always easy. So be gentle to yourself when you have those challenges. Be kind to yourself, release judgment of yourself, and just simply bring yourself back to the present moment. And so Reiki is wonderful for raising our vibe in a couple of ways, with receiving Reiki, self Reiki, and bringing mindfulness to that practice of self Reiki. Now, other ways that Reiki can help to raise our vibration. Receiving Reiki for sure is going to help us increase our vibration and have a higher vibe. So receiving Reiki will absolutely help with that, whether in person or distance, whatever it might be. And of course, practicing the precepts, the principles, is going to help us raise our vibe as well. The principles are like ultra high vibe living. So if just for today you feel grateful, and just for today you do not worry, like that's high vibe for sure. And so Reiki can help us to raise our vibe in all kinds of ways, on all kinds of levels, including just simply with living the principles. And so if you want to raise your vibration, just do one of those 5 things, and boom, ultimately, immediately, your vibe is raised. Now, if you do all 5 of them every day, holy cow, that's some high vibe living. So if you want to raise your vibration and you are attuned to Reiki, yes, of course, Reiki, self Reiki is always going to help. Bringing mindfulness to your Reiki practice is always going to help. If you are not attuned to Reiki, just bringing mindfulness to each moment, an increasing number of moments, is going to raise your vibe for sure. And receiving Reiki from some other practitioner is indeed going to raise your vibe. And then finally, and simply, but not so simply, no matter where you are on your Reiki journey, living those 5 principles is indeed going to raise your vibration, guaranteed. So live those principles increasingly, and that absolutely will raise your vibe. So sending lots of blessings and best wishes to using Reiki to raise your vibration.